Yo, what up, guys? So today is another Spanish lesson, and today I'm going to be teaching you about la familia, aka family in Spanish. So we have a lot to go over today, so don't freak. So make sure to pay attention because I am going to teach you how to say your family members in Spanish, and I'm not talking about. Excuse me. And I'm not talking about your regular old family members, like mother and father. I'm talking about like all your family members, like brother, sister, uncle, aunts, grandparents, your great grandparents, your father-in-law, your daughter-in-law, your son-in-law, etc., etc., etc. I'm going to be talking about all that today. So before I get into it, make sure to subscribe down below because I really need the support from you guys to reach 4,000 subscribers. I'm very, very close to reaching that. And also you should subscribe because I'm posting Spanish lessons every day, if not whenever I can, like maybe once every other day or something like that. I don't know. But I'm learning about La Familia right now in my Spanish class. And believe me, this lesson, we have a lot to go over. We have a lot to go over. And I'm not talking about my lesson. And I'm not talking about my lesson because we do have a lot to go over in my lesson. But I'm talking about the actual lesson in general in my Spanish class. We have to go over family. We have to go over a new verb, which I'm gonna be introducing you guys to. I'm not gonna be doing any sentences or anything for that verb because I haven't learned it yet. And we're also going to be doing a family tree product. No, not product. Damn it. A family tree project. So we have a lot to go over in my lesson. And I also have a lot to go over in the actual lesson in my class. So once I learn about the verb, the verb is called to have. Once I learn about that, I'll make a lesson on that, and I'll also make a lesson on my family tree project. But right now, let's focus on La Familia, because that's what I'm learning about first. Alright, so let's save the verb to have in the family tree project for another time. Let's just focus on La Familia right now. So I'd say enough talking, and now let's get into the lesson. Alright, so now let's start off with the basic family. Alright, so if you want to know how to say father in Spanish, that's padre. If you want to know how to say dad in Spanish, because they're like both the same thing, that's papa. Alright, so now let's move on to mother. If you want to know how to say mother in Spanish, that's madre. If you want to know how to say mom in Spanish, because once again, they're the same thing, mama. And a mother and father together are parents. So if you want to know how to say that, again, this one's kind of weird because masculine pretty much dominates. Because masculine pretty much dominates for like every single family member. Even though there is a female there, masculine always dominates. So parents in Spanish is gonna be los padres. Los padres. Alright, so now let's move on to son. Alright, so son in Spanish is hijo. Hijo. Alright, so daughter. Daughter in Spanish is hija. Hija. And alright, so now you're wondering how to say brother in Spanish. Brother is hermano. And sister is hermana. And what is a brother and sister together? Siblings. And if you want to know how to say siblings in Spanish, once again, masculine dominates. So siblings in Spanish would be this. Los hermanos. Los hermanos. Alright, so you're probably wondering how to... Alright, so you're probably wondering how to say husband and wife. Husband, there's two ways that you can say it. One way is the right way, esposo. And the other way is marido. Marido. Alright, so now wife. Wife, there's only one way to say it in Spanish, and that's the only way. Esposa. Alright, so that's the basic family. So now let's move on to grandparents. Alright, so now it's time to move on to grandparents. Alright, so grandfather in Spanish is abuelo. Grandmother in Spanish is abuela. Grandson in Spanish is nieto. Granddaughter in Spanish is nieta. And both of them together, once again, masculine dominates this. So both of them together is los nietos, which means grandchildren. In grandparents, once again, this dominates. Masculine dominates once again. So grandparents in Spanish is los abuelos. Los abuelos. Alright, so let's get into the great grandparents. So great grandfather in Spanish, bisabuelo. Great grandmother, bisabuela. So great grandson, bisnieto. Great granddaughter, bisnieta. Great grandchildren, los bisnietos. That means, once again, masculine dominates that. And then great grandparents would be los bisabuelos. Alright, so let's get into the step family. Alright, so I'm gonna be using a Google Translate for this next part because I can't really remember these from my heart, but yeah. So the step family. So the step family, you probably have stepfather, stepmother, step parents. Wait, no, not step parents. Stepfather, stepmother, stepbrother, stepsister, step siblings, stepson. Wait, no, damn it, I already said that. Yeah. Wait, no, I didn't say that. Oh crap. Ugh. All right, you know what? I'll just write it. All right, so here's how you say stepfather in Spanish.
Padrastro.
I can't even say it. Here, I'll let you listen one more time. Listen closely.
Padrastro.
Padrastro. There, that's the best I can say. All right, so now here we have stepmother.
Madrastra.
All right, so here we have stepson.
Hijastro.
All right, so stepdaughter.
Hijastra.
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 So here we have step brother.
Hermanastro.
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 And here we have step sister.
Hermanastra. Hermanastra.
All right, so now and finally we have step siblings. Oh, damn it! All right. Sorry about that, guys. I messed up on that one. Siblings. All right, so step siblings. All right, so don't pay attention to the feminine one because that's not the right answer. Remember, masculine dominates this once again. So you would say los. So you would say hermanastros. Los hermanastros.
Hermanastros.
Los hermanastros. All right, so that's pretty much it. So let's get into the in-law family. All right, guys, just real quick. So before I get into the in-law family, I just got to make one more thing. I realized I forgot this in the step family. All right, so step parents. So in order to say that, remember, masculine dominates this. So in order to say it is this.
Padrastros.
Los padres. Wait, damn it. Los Oh my God. Hold up.
Padrastros.
Los padrastros. There we go. Los padrastros. All right, guys. So now let's get into the in-law family. Suegro. Suegra. Suegra. Remember, guys, masculine dominates once again. So your answer would be not the feminine one, but the masculine one. Los suegros. Los suegros. Yerno. Nuera. Nuera. Why do I always do that, man? Like, just why? Why? All right, it's not going to work. All right, so let me just redo it. Cuñado. Cuñado. Cuñada. Cuñada. Sorry, guys, the volume's not going to work. So I'm just saying it. So I'm just saying it for you guys. Cuñada. And let me just test this out. If this doesn't work, then don't. If this doesn't work, then don't. Just ignore the translation. All right. Oh, it actually worked. All right. So remember, masculine dominates this. So your answer would be los cuñados. Los cuñados. For some reason, it's not saying it. It's probably because I clicked on the Google Translate website. Because whenever I click on a whenever I click on that website, see it like that, I just clicked on it again. If I go back, See, it doesn't work. So just ignore that. So that's pretty much the in-law family, but we're not done yet because I'm gonna teach you how to say niece and nephew. Then we'll be done. All right. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna teach you how to say niece, nephew, aunt, uncle, and then we'll be done. All right. So uncle, tío. All right. It's not saying it, but it doesn't matter because I'm saying it for you guys. So uncle in Spanish is tío. Aunt. All right, it's not saying it once again, but don't worry. Aunt in Spanish is tía. All right. And there's not really like a plural version for like both of them together. So like aunt and uncle is just pretty much just aunt and uncle pretty much. Tío y tía or tía y tío. That's how you say it pretty much. All right, so now sobrino. Sobrino. Sobrina. It ain't saying it, but don't worry. Sobrina. That's how you say niece in Spanish. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. All right, guys. So that's pretty much how to say your family members in Spanish. So this is just like the first part of my lesson and the lesson that I'm taking in my Spanish class. So the next part will hopefully be either the family tree project that I'm going to be doing or it might be the verb to have. And the verb to have is tener. Tener. I'm not going to explain it yet. That's all you guys are getting cuz I haven't learned the verb yet. But like when I learn the verb, I'll definitely make a lesson about that, and I'll definitely make a lesson about my family tree project. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next lesson. Mañana, which means tomorrow in Spanish. Buenas noches, which means good night.